Alright, let's go turn in the... bring the 4 Divine Beasts, because I thought I already done that. Just so that's done. And then we will head out to do Va Meadow.
Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah.
They were all overjoyed.
Oh.
Cool. Alright, that's done. Let's make our way over to here. We can start working on this champion ballad. Oh, this one's nice and easy to get to. Hey, Aline. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Hopefully none of these are too difficult. Okay, that looks like it's in a crater somewhere. Oh. Ooh. I am currently trying to play through the Champion of the Ballads, or Ballad of the Champion, sorry, DLC. And then I have to do a few more things before I take on Ganon and finish the game out. But we're getting pretty close. I just kind of feel like I should do as much of the storyline and things before I finish it off.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Because it's just such an open concept, open world adventure that you just don't realize how much there really is. And I mean, I guess there's people that obviously do the 100% in everything, but I just couldn't imagine. I'm basically trying to do as much of it as I can. I'm not doing all the Korok seeds because there's simply too many of them. But I'm trying to do everything else that I can. I already have all the shrines done except for the DLC shrines. Okay, so we have this crater. I almost feel like the only place that has targets is the flight range, so we will go back there and see if there's something there. That kind of looks like where it would be too. Alright. This one looks like it's on the side of a hillside next to some snow. Which up here is kind of snowy, but the whole thing is snow. Where on earth is this? Okay, so there's like kind of 8 little blobs on a rock formation. Kind of almost looks like it's these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Alright, is there kind of like a river or anything up here? No. Alright, well, we'll kind of head over here and see if we can see anything here. And I have no idea where this is. Yeah, let's see if we can... There's like a circle of green. Down here is green. Okay, looks like maybe kind of like a divot in the side of the mountain. Every place that has a divot. I'm almost thinking it's kind of in this canal thing. Looks like it's on this side of the canal too. Alright, is there a divot in? Yeah, it's definitely very obscure. I don't see a divot. Maybe this. No. That looks more circular. Guess maybe this? It's kind of circular. Alright, kind of go around here and see if we can see anything. Alright, let's head up to the range first and get that one done. I'm fairly certain that has to be where the one is, because he said targets. And that's about the only thing I can see that has that circle where it almost looks like it's a crater. It's something about shooting the horn of the fire dragon too, which basically means I have to get to the dragon of power. Oop. Okay. Do I just go for it? Is there something I have to do to start? Should probably make sure. Guessing I just go for it. Okay. Oh, that didn't work very well. Those are definitely shrine targets, though. Why did 4 of them not work? Oops. Alright, we'll just go for it again. Do I have to, like, hit the very... Maybe I have to hit literally in the center. I'm very confused. There's several really good ways to get rubies. Personally, I like collecting um luminous stones and giving them to the Zora in Zora's domain. 10 of them and he will give you a diamond. And then you can sell the diamond for 500. And the first time you do it, he gives you 2 diamonds, so you get 1,000. There are other ways to do it, of course, but that's what I find to be like one of the easier ways to do it. There's got to be something I'm missing. Maybe he said I have to use a specific arrow. Type of arrow, I should say. Or maybe it has to be a special bow. Cass, I've come back to talk to you. Tell me more about these targets. Yes, I want to hear that again.
Oh.
Shoot the flame dragon's horn. Okay. 2. Race down a peak rings adorn. Alright. 4 targets to win. I did 4 targets though. I know, he's such a good, like, musician. I enjoy all of his songs. Okay, so... It didn't say anything about... I'm gonna guess I have to use that arrow, that bow that's in there. Yeah, it's a specific Zora. He's near the, like, the start of the um domain, like near the front gate of it. There's that really long bridge to it, and he's like hammering away at a column or a pillar. He's the one that's looking for 10 luminous stones. This has to be it. These are definitely trial marks, so it's got to be something with that bow, maybe. Oops. All right. Nothing else over here, right?
Mifa's grace is ready.
All right. Okay, well then I'm guessing it has to be something like this. There's nothing up here, right? Let's wait until morning. I also kind of want to cook some food so I can heal again. Okay, well that fully recovers you. Alright, let's try this again. Nothing. Do I have to do it in a single... I don't even know how it would do that. Gotta be something special with this. My only other guess is that I have to hit 4 of them, like, without going back into, my paraglider again, which is going to be very difficult to do. But okay, apparently that's what you had to do. That's actually really difficult. No wonder, or at least it's a good thing that I had max stamina bars for that. I have to find where you are. Oh, okay. Alright. These are also generally pretty tricky to do shrines, so we'll see how well it goes. The Four Winds. Okay. Okay. Probably was not supposed to be able to do that yet, but whatever. Yeah, that's definitely like a glitched part. There's that part. All right. Oh, the puzzles are the best part. It wouldn't be a Zelda game without some puzzles. Anything else I need to know? Yes, there is. So, how do I Hidden fan, who would have thought? All up for a shield, huh? I don't think I need... No, not really. Alright. That's okay. I've been playing Zelda games for a very long time, so I generally have a knack for knowing what they want, because they tend to reuse similar puzzle themes over and over again between games. Alright, let's go up here and see. My guess is that, since this is kind of near where the snowboarding, or whatever, the shield boarding course is, my guess is it's somewhere around here, and it's probably similar to the other champion trials where you go through the little blue circle things in a time period. So hopefully we can see those from a distance, because, oh, forgot. Well, that's not the end of the world. Just fire arrow our way out. Okay. Yep. Alright, so is this the first one? It is. Okay, we'll retry that. I have to remember how you do shield surfing. Of course, the downside is we have to melt this every time, but whatever. I don't know if there is a special way to do it or not. stupid monster got in my way. Okay, there we go. That's how you do it. On my way. Yeah, you definitely need this shield surface. That one would have taken way too long to get to. Poor Arctic Fox, but they didn't hurt me. Thankfully not too many. Let's see what kind of puzzles this one has for us. Alright, so it's another orb one. What on earth is this? Okay, so that's for the very end. Well, this one has several things you have to do. Over here. No! Didn't mean to do that. Do that again. I don't know if there's any benefit to coming up here or not. I was gonna say, I assume it's just for a chest. Alright. So, orb goes down. Purposely trying to not get in the way of it, because it will knock you down and hurt you. And then it comes around here. So this needs to get moved over. So this also needs to get moved over. So it guides it down. This needs to get moved over. That needs to get moved over. Right. Oh, okay. Happen. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. I enjoy these kinds of puzzles. Okay, should go down. Very good. Watch it over and it should go in. Alrighty. Alright. Can remove this now. Alright, I guess for this part we can just go there from flying. Usually the last one has a bunch of people near it. So I'm kind of on the lookout for a window. Ooh, diamonds. I'll take that. Didn't see any Rito though. Hey, Bori. How are you, friend? Ow. Do not see any readout. Very good. What did you have going today? Alright. I'm gonna fly from here because this is higher up. I can, I guess, come down the side of the ravine. Oh, that's fun. Who's DMing for it, or are they kind of just leaving instructions? So I'm on the north side. I'll fly over to this rock and see if there's anything over here. Oh, I gotcha. That's fun. I think I remember you mentioning that. What is that over there? That might be the ferry, actually, now that I think about it. I don't see any retail. Well, that's good. Gotta have the cool kitty. Over here. Oops. Wrong thing. Bottomless mimosas? I am so down. Ooh, probably Korak. Yep. Nope, you didn't do yip yip. Therefore, you get booped. There's monsters here? Where? Something seems odd about this. It's wind blowing. Like I'm not supposed to be able to go over here easily. Really cases. Die. Alright. Normally that should... Oh great, there's another gold one? Really? Are they? Goodness. Alright. Next. I know, it's like, goodness. I'm just trying to do a secret. I think. Oh, apparently there's another thing over here too. Where we go deal with the another golden one. Oop. Another Korak. Better do yip yip. Very good. You don't get booped. Another one. Is there another one? Seriously? What is this? Like Monster Alley? Shoot. Not mean to do that. Hi, Rizzo. Guess we will take that. We are currently attempting to figure out the last of the Rivali DLC part. The last shrine. We will take luminous stones. We'll take another one, and another one. Alright, now. Something with a dragon. Flame dragon. And it looked like it was something around here. But my guess is that we're gonna see Rito somewhere near it. And considering the fact that I've already done the, I don't know what you'd call it, the puzzle one and the time trial one, I'm guessing this is going to be the boss one. So, another Korak down there. They don't see any Rito.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back and talk to Cass and make sure that's all we're supposed to do. Not that Cass has been horribly helpful, other than, you know, the initial telling me what to do. Yeah, kind of worry. The map is, like, not very good. It looks like it's in the ravine somewhere. look at the map first before talking to Cass again. Not that one. It's this one. So the fact that it kind of like swoops back up like that, and there's... It looks like it's something around here. But that's where I just was. Guess it's up here. Maybe I missed it. I didn't come at it from the north side like last time or before, so let's try that. This way. Oh, there's a Rito. Hello, person. Tell me about this place. What brings you here? Watch of the dragon that appears around here. It's been appearing quite frequently. Everyone's worried it's going to trouble the village. Okay. At night. Horns light up, and there's something about that light that's truly captivating. So Cass says something about shooting the dragon's horn. So that's my guess is what I have to do with an arrow. I also can't pass up more rocks. More luminous stones? Yes. Give me more luminous stones. Not that I guess I really need money anymore, but it doesn't hurt. You can buy more ancient arrows with it, which will definitely help with the Ganon fight. Oh, totally meant to do that. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's kind of helpful that there's a fire like literally right there. Makes it pretty easy getting it set to nighttime. It was? No. Link just needed some, wanted to feel the wind blow through his hair. Is that another dragon? I see another dragon. Oh, no. It's not. Never mind. It was a cloud thing that looked like a dragon. Alright. Let's heal. Or I even attempt this. That should be good enough. Let's go to night. Shows up at night, so hopefully it should be here. Hello? Okay, you're not gonna tell me anything else. How far at night is it? Or do I just go down here? said yip yip. Alright. Where's this dragon? Does it come later? Is this not the normal dragon of power? Alright. Well, then I'm just gonna kind of wait by the Rito, just so I can get a good view of it. I didn't know if maybe going down there spawns it or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I would assume it's sometime around midnight too, but... Oh, your wind. Oh, hello there. Okay, so I have to just shoot its horns. We're not in Nevada. Or wherever it is that there's like the most amount of UFO sightings or whatever. Oh, hello. Your horns are now glowing. Therefore, I must have to hit them now. Wow, I literally sniped that. Did you see that? I seriously hope that it did not cut my stream out right as I sniped that, because that was literally incredible. Oh wait, it's on this side. Can I still, get, like, stuff from you? Or no? No, come back. My guess is no. Bye, dragon. I will have to hunt you in a little bit. Alright, let's see what this has to offer. No boss fight for this set. That's very interesting. Unless you consider that the boss fight, but I don't. That was way too easy for a boss fight. Is it toenails or is it the... I know it's the horn, the scale, and I thought it was... I don't know. I thought it was the toenail, but I guess not her, you know. It's like... That's what you normally get. Like a hoof or something, or the Hinox toenail. It's not. Oh. We're gonna just send the bomb up. We're not gonna be negligent this time. Much easier. Oops. I don't know why you don't just bomb her. No, that's not good. That's probably why you don't bomb arrow it. You make it back. No. It's a claw. Okay, well, where do you hit it to get the claw, though? Okay. We're gonna go here this time. And I guess I could just... Oh no, wait, I can't do Rivali's Gale. So you don't just hit it like on the foot then. There's probably a chest somewhere. That's too far back. I don't really feel like going to get the chest. It probably doesn't have anything I want anyway. Because that tends to be the theme. Okay, well I did hit the claw to get the claw, but I didn't get one. It really doesn't work. Alright. Let's go deal with Windblight Ganon. Hopefully, and I will emphasize hopefully, Rivali had some good stuff. It's a Mr. David, last name Piano. How are you, sir? Just in time to see the trial of Windblight Ganon and hear more about Rivali. Sounds good. Enjoy your lurk. Hopefully, you can enjoy the music as well. Rivali is the best. Alright, let's see, what do you have? You have a feathered edge. Oh good, you have a ton of arrow. A ton of arrows. No shield, of course. Rivali, are you some kind of cannibal? Why do you have raw bird? Alright, so we're definitely going to use this and this, but I think we're going to actually save that for the second phase. No, Rivali is the best. Apparently. Give me 1 second. Alright. Let's do this. Windblight. Okay. You don't even do the laser thingy. Good to know. No healing yourself. Ow. Seriously? Come on. Alright. Where are you? Over here. What? Alright, we're gonna switch to this, even though it has less damage, but we can get double the bounds. And now we can get double normal arrows as well. Whatever, as long as we keep damaging him. Come on. Done. Alright, that was much easier than I think any of the games. Yeah, that one was much easier.
Oh.
Yes, don't stop playing it. It's the best song of all. Adrift in thought. Yes, that was a wonderful pun, Cass. Sing your lungs out, Cass. Play that divine instrument. Well, she looks pretty in her little white coat, fur-lined coat thing.
Not enough. I must stay in the eye of the whirlwind. Must push myself harder. You know, Your Highness, it's rude to eavesdrop.
My apologies. I went to the village and I was told I could find you here.
You have need of me to defeat Calamity Ganon. To slay the beast once and for all. It will be my great pleasure.
Thank you, Rivali. If we work together, I'm certain we'll be able to defeat...
However, I know I play the biggest part in helping that... that little knight with the darkness-sealing sword, correct? Well, if he loses his confidence after seeing me in action, don't come crying to me.
Well, that was probably one of the best renditions. Loved it.
Oh.
I truly never imagined you would do so well. Regardless, Rivali's Gale should be more efficient than ever. As you are, I guess it's theoretically possible for you to best Ganon.
Sorry, we will never agree. Rivali is awesome. Alright. The time has come. Rizzo, no, not you too. Alright. I have been warned that this is one of the most difficult. Actually, I don't know if it's this shrine in particular, but it is about to be one of these upcoming, whether it's this one or one coming up, is the most difficult shrine in the game. But we're going to stay and listen to this song a little bit. You go, Cass. You keep playing that song. That is beautiful music. I think it's mostly because I feel like majority of the people that do not like him, majority of the people do not like him, and I feel like he's just misunderstood. Like there's a huge side to him that people don't understand. Like whether it's his history or something that we haven't gotten to see yet. And so I feel like there's a lot more, and so there's like a depth of character there that is still unknown. Known. We're about to do the link thing. Something tells me it's this shrine, so what was that? Wow, it is really storming. Talk about explosive lightning. Alright. I have a feeling it's this one. So be prepared. I am going to die probably a lot. Alright, so let's see. We're just in the normal shrine chamber. This has literally nothing. Are we going downward? Okay, so it turns into a giant elevator, apparently. Okay. Well. "15 tries on non-master mode. This is not going to go well." Okay. A complex labyrinth. Oh, joy. We obtain map information from the guidance stone. Okay, so this is almost like inside of a divine beast. So it's like a full dungeon rather than an individual shrine. Alright. You're all saying it's really, really difficult. It's not bestowing me with very much confidence. Okay, this is definitely like a normal dungeon. I bet you I can control this stuff with the map. Okay. Okay, so yes, so it is just like a normal... Well, I saw that there are guardians, so we're gonna put on our guardian gear, because that means I have a less likelihood of dying. Oh no. Okay, so the guidance stone is right here, literally. Okay. Alright, give me control of this thing. It surprisingly looks much smaller. It made it seem like it was going to be like this huge map. Alright. Well, let's see what this does. So, I can only go between two positions. I definitely can. Oh, is it just it moves and then doesn't move? I'm gonna go with. Alright, so this isn't doing anything yet. Hello. You're a magnetic thing. So that doesn't really do me any good. Alright, there's lava there. There's a door that goes around. There's nothing really over here that I can do yet that I know of. This is also magnetic. I don't know what it does yet. This is also magnetic. Let me guess, I have to get up there first. Is there anything else that's magnetic over here? No. Okay. Alright. Over here. Okay, so then I also have to activate all of the terminals then, correct? Like a normal Divine Beast, which is probably what the glowing points are. Alright. That would be a correct. Alright, so I have to get a ball into that. Alright. Cool. Sorry, this is my first time playing this, so I'm going to be exploring quite a bit, trying to figure things out. I hope nobody expected this to be a very fast playthrough. Oh. Alright then. Why are you still in there? It must have rolled back. Alright, we have this. Now. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Good job, Link. Great work. Just gonna fly down there. Okay. Very good. Oh boy. Okay. Should have known. Is there anything over here that I need? But over here. Maybe. Heard a block. Okay. Oh, okay. This is clever. But I have to jump onto it. Right then. Hello. Actually, I could probably... Oh, I can't. That's depressing. Well, he did a stupid. It's not my fault. Alright, where was that? Oh, there it is. You. What? Oh, wait. That thing it attached into looks oddly familiar, like the one over there. So I'm gonna go throw that over there for now. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, there is something else that's magnetic. What on earth is that? Oh, oh, well, hopefully I can get that back. Where did you go? Can I get you? I think I can. Oh no. Well. Let's get this. Actually, let's just set this in here. Should be fine. Can we not go up anything? Apparently not. Okay, that should be fine. course, the downside of this is I have to somehow get it to fit in there first. Which... let's see if I can push that one in. That's as far in as it goes. Okay, that should be good. Should be good enough. Alright. Is that a metal chest? It is. Alright, we take bomb arrows. Alright, now... oh, of course. We're in the wind room. So the other two are probably electric, which we already know, and water. Just a guess, though. Of course. I would not know. So, I definitely need the wind turned on to get over here. Something tells me I'm going to have to stasis it eventually. Like I said... alright, so there's nothing that I can see over there for now. Okay. Oh, wait. I can probably reverse it, so... okay. Alright, now. I need to stasis it. Okay, so that definitely is how you unlock it. That does nothing for us right now. Next. Let's see what's over here. All right. Wow. Everything I have is breaking. Okay. Let's go under here and see what we got. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Very clever. Alright, and then I assume I just have to do these from here. Alright. What on earth? That was not there like a very short time ago. Why are there so many guardians? What? Can I not get this back out? Okay, so I guess that's just permanently stuck in there forever. Yep. Alright. Alright. There has to be something. Oh, I see what it is now. Alright. You can go away. You come near me, I will also end you. Don't even think about it. Alright. So, this... Thanks, Kevin. Nice to see you. Alright, so this is the same concept. I need to... Pretty sure... Okay, so I think I just have to move it so it comes in contact. I don't need to connect it. Should work, which means this will become rotating soon. And then I can pull that off. No. We just have to get moved up. Pull it off? Alright. That didn't work. Alright, maybe I just have to get in it. Nope, guess not. Alright then, I guess maybe I just have to get pushed up by that thing. That'll work. Okay, so I just have to push it. Gotcha. That should rotate that, and it should, in theory, power it too. Should leave the door open. Sorry that one took me a while. A little bit more tricky than I thought. Now we have to make it to the door, unlock it, without getting completely annihilated by guardians. Should be fun. Ooh, there's a core. I will take that. I thought they were going to attack each other. That would have been great. I told you, don't mess with me, or you're gonna be ended. Guess you're gonna get ended. I gave it fair warning. I know, I understand it just wants to fly, but like, start trying to shoot me with your laser beam, it's gonna not go over very well for you. Alright, time for death. I am no way going to be able to kill it with a thunder spear, but we're gonna go ahead and try anyway. It's probably not gonna go over too well. Oh no, it is not all done. Don't even try to lie to me. I'm fully understanding of what is about to happen. I've heard horror stories. Alright, let's see if I can set the record for how fast I can die. Okay, so it can't be done. I definitely got lucky there. I got lucky there as well. Do I not have any bow? Of course I don't. So why would I? Okay, so those don't explode. like see it run it in slow motion. Oh boy. Alright, let me guess. Alright. Really? Oh, that's smart. It really is annoying when you are stunned and just have to roll off the side because you literally can't stop yourself. At least they don't heal. Alright, you're the real one. How many? Oh wait, I don't have a bow again. No! Because a cutscene started. It made me use my Urbosa's Fury. What? Oh boy. Alright, so you're clearly some kind of Koga master. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so I can't do any damage to you at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing like any damage at all to you. Come on. I clearly have to use your magic against you, so summon the thing. Stab yourself. Do it. Where are you? Fine, as long as I got the one. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh my goodness, that is really, really unfair. That is incredibly unfair. Send your stupid things. Come on. Really? I don't really know how I'm supposed to use that one to my advantage, but that's fine. It's fine. No. Stop it. No. Stop healing yourself. Stop it. Let me. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Frickin' stop healing yourself. No, no, no. Come back. Link, get up. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't heal. Even though I don't even think you can because you're back to frickin' half health again. And do your thing, man. stupid thing. Alright, yeah. Link, I swear you need to stop dying and just, like, live. So I can... Of course you have no arrows equipped as well. Because why would you? Alright, so it literally does not matter. Zap your shit. Thank you. Hello? Hit yourself. Why aren't you hitting yourself? Alright, I think I'm in a new thing. Yep, definitely in a new thing. Don't know what this means, but alright. Okay. Any particular reason you decided to not use your shield, Link? Fine. No healing. Was early? My bad.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Oh wow, this is taking so long.
Ready to roll.
Like, seriously. Alright, you need to stop doing that. It's really annoying. Alright, what's next? There's no way that was it. There's probably another phase. That was it? Are you serious? To be fair, I got really lucky that Master Mode regen only let it go up to the quarter health mark of, like, whatever phase you were in. If it could go all the way back, like, I would have been in much worse shape. Gosh, what's going on now? Wait, what? It's a unicorn motorcycle. It's a giant unicorn motorcycle. Master Cycle Zero. Convert them into fuel. You can freely call upon this item, but summoning it will not work in certain areas. Okay. So it eats materials. I'm gonna guess ancient materials if I had to guess. Okay. Well, that makes it a little bit easier. Gas! Is it music time? Do we get to hear another soundtrack?
Hmm? Oh.
Yay, another soundtrack. I knew it. I knew Cass was the final boss.
Oh.
You completed the key verses. Special song it took place 100 years ago. Inauguration of the champions. Okay. We've already seen something with this, like the ceremony. The Champions Ballad. Oh, memory time?
Welcome, warriors. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and for your bravery in accepting this fateful task. I officially appoint you Hyrule's champions, and bestow upon you this sacred garb. That blue is a symbol of the royal family, one that has been passed down for countless generations. Those garments you now wear were all crafted by my daughter, Zelda. Zelda, I trust you with the task only a daughter of the royal family can fulfill. Lead our champions, princess, and together, protect our kingdom from the threat of Calamity Ganon.
I tell you, those formal shindigs really take it out of me.
This is the Sheikah slate, eh?
It is. Apparently, there are more uses for it than we originally thought. Sadly, we've yet to decipher all of its secrets.
The princess showed me something strange recently. Somehow it can create true-to-life images.
Wow. I would love to see it.
Oh, Mifa.
Princess? May I ask a special favor of you?
All right.
I was gonna
this
say, let
spot
me
should
guess.
work nicely.
Picture.
Keep your eyes on the Sheikah slate, everyone. Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Huh? Oh.
What's with the glum face, princess? Give me a big smile. Rivali, move your tail closer to the group.
Fine.
Mifa, you look so tense. Deep breaths, okay?
Right.
Stay just like that. Here we go. Smile. Click, snap.
Well, that was just perfect. Yep, music can do that. Can transport you to many places and many times. Oh, we got a picture. That's precious. Final thought.
Link. 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 I have watched your journey, every step. You have overcome every challenge with great courage. With the power that you have attained, I am certain you can defeat Calamity Ganon. Truly.
Does Cass not play anything? This might be the first time I've ever seen Cass and he isn't playing something. Wow. That's saying something. Alright. We will go back to Link's house. Is there anything else, or is that the rest of the DLC? Was that all of it? Oh no. Don't tell me the Master Sword. I've been avoiding that. Oh, these two are here again. Hello.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Rizzo, you're an Emerald sub? Very good. Yes. Who wouldn't like to display pictures of their friends? Oh, it's much bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be like one of those tabletop ones. I like the music box rendition. That was good. Emerald's a nice person. You should watch their stream. They mostly do runs of Sonic Adventures 2. But they're a pretty chill streamer, and their community is really good, so I have found myself frequenting their stream as well. And they're also pushing per partner right now. Alright. It's always interesting to see like where all you've been. Alright. I guess we are going to make our way. Oh, that's a good point. We should do that first. I kind of want to ride it. I deserve to ride the new motorcycle. And then, well, I guess we will attempt once for the Master Sword trials and see how well it goes. more importantly, how well it's not going to go. I also want to try to upgrade my gear. Sure, I think I'm missing cores. We might need to collect more cores before we can upgrade stuff. So actually, let's go do that. Yeah, they're really wholesome. I've enjoyed my time there, so. Yeah, let's go kill some guardians really quick. Hopefully we can get some cores once we find where they are. There you go. Cores? Didn't get it. Cores are super, super rare. Unfortunately. I think I only need 2 more, because I think I only need them for the pants now. That lightning strike. Ow. Got to stun it. Alright. No cores there either, huh? Alright. Well. Look at Link doing tricks. Still no more
Urbosa's
cores.
fury is ready.
What do I have that's metal? Shouldn't have anything that's metal. Huh. I hate these things. They're really annoying, actually. Alright. How did that not stun you? Thank you. Give me a core, please. No core. Very rude. I mean, yes, I could. Of course, there's plenty of guardians in Hyrule Castle. Another one without a core. Oops. No. You need to... If you get me killed, I swear I'm gonna be really angry. Go away. No cores. That's unfortunate. They also keep blowing up my motorcycle. No cores. Darn it. Well, I tried. Does your motorcycle literally just like disappear if you move like too far away from it? That's most unfortunate that I didn't get any cores from any of that. So. Alright, I guess we can go and see what I need. I'm pretty sure I need the cores for upgrades. Not that it's gonna matter for the Master Sword trial anyway, but my goal, or I guess what I'm planning on doing, is after, assuming I even can finish the Master Sword trial, will be to storm Hyrule Castle and finish the game off. So it would be nice to have the armor all set and ready to go. No, fairy. Alright. Let's see what. Yeah, I need the 2 cores. Oh, Lionels. Ugh. Alright. I guess let's give it a shot. Don't think I could do any. Yeah, 8. No, it's gear. I know which one you're talking about. That's 3. Okay. Sorry, that's all I got for you. Yeah, you can do gears from the one town, Terry Town. I mean, you're welcome to look it up and let me know, but I'm pretty sure you cannot buy cores. Where's that at? They live inside of the Deku Tree? I've never noticed this. I had no idea. About the cores? I do not remember this. Or are you talking about the fact that they live inside of the Deku tree? Oh. My bad. Alright, so where is Telly at? I guess... Oh, you can climb the Deku tree, huh? My, what wonderful lips you have. Okay, so it's a traveling merchant, and they only have one, I am assuming.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Well, I'll have to find an apple and give it to you. Because I ate them all. Oh, goodness. Ooh. He sells them when it's raining, but I don't know if it's guaranteed. Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna just ignore it for now then. I'll work on getting some cores a little bit later. Alright, after this blood moon, we'll go ahead and start the trial. It's not gonna go well, but we'll try it anyway. Alright, here we go. Now there is a strategy to this. I do not know what the strategy is, and I don't know if there is one for Master Mode. I would assume it's the same, but I don't know. So this is going to be very difficult. For those of you that do not know what this is, essentially I have to start from nothing and forage my way up through killing waves of enemies. After, I believe it's the... I don't remember what floor it is. I think it's like number 14 and then number 28 or something like that. There are save points. If I die before the save point, I have to restart all over again. So, this is probably one of the most challenging things in this game, I would say. And there are some pretty monstrous waves of enemies too. So there's some like field bosses and things like that that are here. Saw something sparkling. Where is it? Maybe it was just a leaf. Alright. don't think there's any more weapons. Tree branch. Take that. Alright, wave 1 down. I think the last time I did this on normal mode, I only made it to like wave 2 or 3. So, these get progressively very difficult. Ow. No, like, head go up, not side to side. Alright, at least I have 1 down. That's also an archer. So it's just those 2 left. No, okay. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go up there. I don't want to use the arrow to shoot the... Ah. Oh, that was stupid on my part. I'm trying to conserve as much as I can with weapons, but I am going to have to eat some food now. We'll take arrows. More arrows. It'll be helpful. Definitely they didn't really give us very much in terms of food. Right, there's some boxes up there I get really quick. Oh, we have lots of arrows now. We can be slightly more stealth. Oh boy. My guess is there's probably not much in terms of resources in this floor. So it would be nice. Oh, there's a... There. The metal chest? I think it is. What was that link? Let's go up the tree. Is it not a metal chest? So I had to use the fire. Great. I don't know if there's a different way to get it. I don't think I can. Very unfortunate considering it is a metal chest, so if I could reach it. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I guess now I know for next time. Oh, there's another one over here too. Let's see if I can get this one. I doubt it. They probably purposely made it out of reach. Oop, this one I might be able to get. Oh, well, I guess they're not at all. Okay, well, now I know. Yeah. I thought it was kind of odd that they were setting everything on fire, and I was like, I probably need to use this fire for something. Gonna quickly look around for chests this time. You see nothing? What? How did you see me? You have fire arrows? Are you kidding? I definitely have to kill you first. What? Of course, there's the black one too. Nope, wrong power, wrong power. First. Alright, well that was the first attempt of probably a few. But next time I'm gonna try to give it a little bit more attempts and see how things go. But for now, I think that will be all we will do for tonight. So like I said, the plan is hopefully going to be doing more of the Master Sword trial next time. I'm gonna give it quite a few solid attempts before, if I just keep dying and it gets too frustrating, then I may not do it before we go ahead and defeat Ganon. But we'll give it a few attempts and see how it goes, and then maybe next time at the end we will go ahead and finish off the game. See how it goes. The other thing I want to share is after this game is done, the plan is to then play a blind playthrough of Age of Calamity next. And I don't know how long that game is. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I have no idea what that game even entails. So it could be a completely different, type of beast. So stay tuned for that. I've heard it's kind of like tactics style, I think, because Hyrule Warriors, I think, is kind of tactics style, but I don't know. I just know that it has a lot of storyline and depth from the 100 years ago in Hyrule, so it's definitely something that would be pretty interesting to me to get more of that lore and story side from 100 years ago. After that, I don't want to plan too far ahead, but after that, my plan is to put a few games out there as a poll and see what everyone would be interested in seeing me play after that. They'll probably be just Zelda games, but we'll see. I may be open to other fun games, whether I played it or not. So, yeah, that's kind of just the general idea of what's going on. But yeah, so thanks again for watching tonight and going through the Champions Ballad DLC with me. That was a really great. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I got that. And for next stream, hopefully I can do one sometime in this week during one of the weekdays. It won't be Tuesday because I have class that night, but Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday is most likely. Of course, that also might be impacted depending on what the news is that I get, and hopefully it's good news, but I have some big news hopefully coming this week. I was hoping it was going to be last week, but apparently that was not going to be the case. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I'm hoping it'll be sometime in the second half of this upcoming week, and then I'll obviously try to do another one on this upcoming probably Saturday, because Sunday is Easter, and I don't know if I'm going to go to my parents or not for that. So, still debating on that. But yeah, so hopefully 2 streams this week. And yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks again for watching. And if you haven't, feel free to follow. And I try to tweet out as well as join the Discord. I try to announce I'm going to go live, like give you a 30-ish minute heads up. So, all right. Let's see. We have several viewers. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. I do not have anyone that I'm following who's online right now. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, let's see if there's anyone else playing Breath of the Wild. No one I've really recognized. Okay, well, guess no raid for tonight. But all right, thanks again, and take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you again in hopefully in a few days.